guys, so it's December 2017. In a couple weeks it's going to be a new year, and we've been open about 2 months now. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the changes that we're making in 2018 and kind of why we're making those changes, and based off the things that kind of we learned in the last couple of months. And we just felt like 2018 will be a really great time to kind of implement some of the new things that we've learned, and continue to hopefully strive and move forward and get better and better every single day. Okay, so first off, the play area. So when we first started Imagine Play, if you watched many of the past videos, you can basically kind of have a good idea of how much money we kind of put into it. And we really filled the space as much as we can, but some of the items that we actually put in the space, it was just really kind of busy toys. It wasn't like toys that we really envisioned in the space long term. We just did it just kind of fill up the space, to have things for kids to do. So now that we kind of have a little bit of revenue under our belt, we do plan to kind of implement some more changes to the play area and add a little bit more toys and things like that, a little bit more play areas, so that way, when you come in, kids have a lot more to do. So definitely in the play area, what we're really hoping to do in the next month or so is implement two kind of more staple areas, basically kind of like more pretend play areas, because that's really what Imagine Play was about, to kind of bring like the pretend imaginative side to kids out when they come play. So right now what we're doing is we've already kind of like moved some of the items around and try to free up as much space as we could in the main play space. If you've ever been to our facility, you know that basically we have very limited wall space, so it's really hard to kind of like really think strategically of where we could place things, so that way we can make room for some additional play areas. So we're actually wanting to implement a little vet area. I already kind of started it, but it's not done yet. I've ordered some more things to go in it, but I kind of just started it, just to kind of see how kids, I guess, interacted with that area and if they liked it. And it seems like they're liking it pretty well. And so what we're going to do is just try to like build it out a little bit more, so that way it looks more kind of like a staple area rather than just kind of like this place that's just floating there and not doing anything. So that's definitely one of the things that we're trying to do. We have another area right next to that area that we're going to probably do something else with. I just don't know exactly what. Hope we're getting some ideas in our insider group to kind of give us an idea of what people want in there, so that way we know what kids to play with. So those two things are coming soon. So two main things that are kind of further down the line, maybe more in 2018, is two really big focal point play structures. If you've been to our place, you know that we have this really big, amazing castle, and we really hope to get a pirate ship that's around the same as the castle by the same company. So it's going to be really big and massive and really nice. It's going to have a slide and everything like that. The only one thing about that play structure is I'm probably going to ask them to make the slide maybe all the way to the ground or lower to the ground, because I feel like the slide on the castle really is harder for the little babies to go down. So we basically want to make the pirate ship a little bit more, I guess, baby friendly, so that way your kids can actually go down the slide and not worry about them like falling and hitting their head on the slide. And then the other thing is we want to incorporate some sort of spaceship or airplane or something like that. So those two pieces are in the $1,000 ranges. So we definitely are going to have to, generate some revenue and stuff like that before we actually invest in those things. But that is a little bit further down the line, but those are definitely our goals. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of where we're hoping to go with Imagine Play. Special events. What we noticed in the last couple months, the special events have been doing so well. You guys are so excited about them, and we love doing them. I think this is just an exciting thing to do, and I just love seeing the kids' faces. It's just really cute to watch them see and interact with the characters and stuff like that. So special events is definitely something that we will continue to do, and we do a couple every single month. But one of the other things that I want to incorporate is just some sort of special events during the weekdays that you don't have to pay extra for, that it's just I guess, included in your admission. So one of the things we're doing is like the Cars workshops, where we do the hourly activities that is related to a Cars theme instead of, like our regular hourly activities. We're also doing this whole like Eric Carle Day, where they, where you read a book and do some sort of art and craft that corresponds with that book. So things like that, where we're doing a special day where we just do just that special event, and we do those with hourly activities, and that way kind of brings in more people that are interested in those type of things. Okay, our big main thing that's probably going to be changing is a lot of our pricing structure. So obviously we've learned a lot of things in the last couple months, basically what works, what doesn't work, crunching numbers on what we actually need to sustain our business. So we will be revising some of the pricing things. So just so things that you guys probably will be looking in the future for, okay? Definitely at the beginning of 2018, we are revising our parties pricing. We do realize right now we're on the lower end of everything. I'm going to revise some of the packages because we noticed some of the things in the packages like some people didn't use or wasn't as popular. So we're just going to revise some of the stuff in the packages, and then we're going to revise the package pricing. And also we will be revising our membership pricing as well. So you can be looking forward to those things, right at the start of 2018. Those two areas are probably going to change. Now, regarding memberships, though, we will definitely honor or give a grace period for any of our members that actually want to renew at their current pricing. So we're not alienating our members right now by I guess revising the pricing and surprising them. We're going to give them a grace period to revise if they need to at the current rate that they're at. Or a current rate, I think it's like 63 or something like that, but we will be rising it for the new year. We're going to change some things around as well because we keep learning new things every day, what works and what really doesn't work. So that's the reason why we're looking at all those things. Okay, now open play pricing, that's the #1 challenge that I have because not everybody has a membership. Obviously not everybody books a birthday party. A lot of people like to come just for open play, and one of the things that we have right now that's really challenging for me is that we don't get the same amount of money for every single person that comes into open play, and we really need to, because we're losing some money on certain folks, and and we definitely need to basically get the same amount of money for every single person that walks in the door to be able to provide cost of labor, provide rent, things like that. So we are going to be revising that, but that's not going to change right on 2018. We're going to give a big grace period for that, so that way people are aware of the new changes. We don't know exactly what it's going to be yet, because right now we're kind of testing things. Like today we're doing $7 admission day, and we're just kind of testing out the price and just like kind of dipping our toe in the water and seeing if it works. We don't know if it does until we try. So we're just seeing if it's something that might work for us or not. And if it doesn't, it's fine. We'll revise it. But you guys definitely need to know that it will be changing soon. And for open play for itself, though, we definitely will give a longer grace period for that, so that way you guys are, aware of the change before we do make the change. Okay. As far as some other things, I feel like there's a lot of open play policies that we're not very strict on, that we need to be. So you're just going to see us be a little bit more stricter on some of the rules and stuff like that. Mostly it's just because so that way people don't take advantage of us, because I feel like we've been really lax on a lot of things, and people tend to take advantage of that. And then just also for safety concerns, we want to make sure that people are safe, and that when you come there with your kids, no matter what your kid's age is, that you feel safe and you can sit down and have a cup of coffee if you need to, because we want to make it comfortable for your kids, but also for you as well, right? So just things like that, we want to kind of incorporate a little bit more and just be a little bit more cautious on some of our guidelines and things like that. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that kind of gives you a lot more insight on what's going to be happening in 2018 and a little bit of more of the things that we're working on our end to kind of make Imagine Play better. All right. If you have any questions, make sure you message me. Give me your ideas for videos if there's a topic that you guys want to hear, and then also subscribe to this channel for more business tips and tricks regarding our indoor play area. All right. Talk to you next time.